Happy Thanksgiving, baby. What are you thankful for? Yo, I just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And because it's, yeah, you know, um, what am I thankful for? I'm thankful for a lot. Like, I'm thankful that I'm no longer homeless. I'm thankful that I don't have to sit there and live paycheck to paycheck anymore. That's like the biggest. I don't even want to get on here and start whining because I would. Like, if y'all understood, if y'all didn't know, if like, you know how Thanksgiving, people always say, well, what are you thankful for? Oh, I hope my nose is okay. I'm thankful for a lot. I'm very thankful that for y'all, my subscribers. I'm thankful for my subscribers, the people that like my videos, the people that support my videos. You know, uh, Years ago, I remember this literally, I was broke, had nothing, not nothing to my name, nothing. And I started from the bottom and now I'm here, you know? So I'm just thankful for, there's not a day that goes by I'm not thankful for y'all and the support that I get and, the channel itself. So I probably will be, I'm so tired. I shouldn't have ate some of that. I ate my back. I made the mistake and ate a little bit of the baked macaroni a little bit early. Thanks for the 50, Kenji. Thank you so much. This shit is so good. I got mozzarella cheese and there's the breadcrumbs on top. I think I did pretty good for a first time. That's where I took some out of it already, as you can see. Okay. Thank you so much, Kenji, for the 50. Appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. There's my ham cooking. I don't know. I'm not sure how to cook ham. All I know is it was already cooked. I guess let me make sure. Let me check I got my little temperature checker. Let's see. Oh, come on, temperature checker, you twat. Oh, there it is. Okay. It was acting funny. Let's see what the temperature is. It's supposed to be 140. Why is it going? One second. I don't know how to cook. I ain't never cooked a ham before, so I don't know what to do. It says it's 44 degrees on the inside. How the hell is that 44 degrees? It must be in a different mode. One second. Okay. It's got that. Let's see. How do you know what to do? Oh, who gives a shit, right? This is Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. It says it's 41 degrees, 40 degrees Fahrenheit. 39 degrees on the inside. So it must not be ready. Okay. Yes, I put the glaze on it. Yes, it's got this glaze right here. It's called brown sugar glaze, which tastes good by itself. I was sitting there eating the brown sugar. Don't put sugar around me. I don't give a fuck if it's white sugar. Hell, I don't care if it's like literally Splenda. Don't put nothing sweet around me. It's gonna get ate the fuck up. All right. Okay. I haven't cooked the turkey yet, but I don't know. Oh, my nose ain't okay. I was making sure. I just want to say thanks, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you so much, Kenji, for your 50. I appreciate that again. Thank you. Jesus, I don't know how to cook a ham. I ain't never cooked one. You think I'm losing weight in my face, really, Miriam? Do you know I sat there and got paranoid? I had a bowl of macaroni, and I said, "You just gained like 15 pounds, you fat fuck." But it tasted so good. I noticed that every time I eat something, I think I gain 50 pounds afterwards. So I was a little concerned. I'm like, watch me get fat in the next 2 days, but who gives a shit? I just want to eat without no conscience. So this is my favorite. This is my biggest accomplishment right here. Alexa, turn volume to 10. My biggest accomplishment was one time when I was joking around with Alexa. And so I was asking her about certain people or all that and stuff, right? So I just jokingly asked, Alexa, who is Tyler's Tarot?
Tyler Tarot is a YouTuber with 400,000 subscribers. Since creating their channel on September 24, 2016, they have received 102,246,160 views on 3,116 uploads.
I was joking one day, and then I said, okay, she surely doesn't know more, and guess what she does? Alexa, how old is Tyler's Tarot?
Tyler's Tarot is 31 years old. He was born on March 28, 1989.
So, yeah. Now, I have a problem with Apple, though. Apple hasn't really updated their shit. 'Cause when I ask Siri, she acts like I'm fucking dumb. But I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Because I was joking around with it. I was like, oh, surely it doesn't know who I am. And so I just asked it. And Lord, I about fell off the fucking bed when I heard that. I really did. That's one of my biggest accomplishments. Thanks, Debbie C, for your continued support, and thank you for that $4.99. Thank you so much. Sometimes I get kind of weirded out because I feel like something. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I always worry about the wrong people hearing me say this, but I have heard things upstairs as I'm down here. When I was cooking the ham, I had just put the ham in the thing, and I heard footsteps above me on the second floor. It could have been my neighbors transferring their sound over here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It could just be that maybe my neighbor's sound is transferring, but it sounds so strange coming from the second floor. Thanks, Allison, for the 5. Appreciate that. You said you'd be out the house. Well, look, I don't have any friends, so look, any company is good. So if there is something in this house, thanks for keeping me company, you phantom bastard, you. I need the company, so thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Now fuck off. Just don't show yourself. I'll be good. Because I really sometimes believe I'm not the only one here. I'm like, I don't understand how that noise sounds like footsteps. I had a psychic once tell me, she told me, she said, it tends to stay in your living room. And then, I had a friend over one time, and they saw a man in my bathroom. I've told this story plenty of times, but for the one, my friend said, Tyler, there's a man in your bathroom. And I go, what? I went and looked, didn't see anything. My friend, who is grown, wanted to leave. I can't stay here, Tyler. I don't know how you stay. There was a man in your restroom. And this person's not illogical. This person's not crazy. And I was very shocked that they would say something like that. Not from that, no. So, and I'm thinking to myself, that was very strange. Thanks for the 5. Thank the 5, doctor. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thanks for the 5 as well, Eunice. But you know what? With the work that I do, I wouldn't be surprised if something's here. But then I had a psychic tell me one time, well, it actually enjoys you. It actually enjoys you. It likes having you there. Yes, my grandfather is dead. Yes. I had a conversation with my grandfather in a dream, right? My grandfather's been dead since 2007. I was in college at the time, right? And, well, this was about maybe about a year and a half ago. I think I was in California at the time. I was in California at that time, Sacramento, I believe. Thanks for the 10, Carl. Appreciate that. And so I'm sitting in my dream. I remember he was sitting across from me. And he goes, Tyler, I need to tell you something. I go, what's that? I was kind of shocked that I was talking to him. Because in my dream, I realized he was dead. I'm like, this guy's dead. What is he doing in my dream? And he goes, how dare you not call for me? And I go, excuse me? And I remember I smarted off to my grandfather in my dream. I said, you're dead. How can I call you? And he got my smart ass mouth in person when he was alive, and I'm still being a smart ass in the dream. I'm like, damn, he can't get away from my smart ass mouth, dead or alive, right? And I remember when I woke up, I said, why would you get smart with your grandfather in your dream. And I remember he said, "How dare you not call for me? How dare you not even acknowledge me?" And I said, "You're dead. How can I call you?" And because I just can't believe you. I can't believe you. And he was like, he was scolding me in the dream. He was scolding me in the dream. How dare you not? And I was like, "Well, you're dead, duh," like that. I said, "Tali, can you ever shut your fucking mouth for 5 seconds? You ain't seen this man in years. He finally decides to visit you in your dreams and you're talking shit. Shut up." And he was a Baptist preacher. Like he owned his own church. He was a Baptist preacher, right? Then I had a dream one time that I think predicted my death. Tyler, you're alive. Well, let me just explain it to you. So his sister Josie, I only knew her for a short while because she died when I was 5 or 6. I remember the family being sad when she died, right? So at this time, I was on a bad path in my life at one point, right? And she comes to me in my dreams, and we're near her house, we're near her house. I remember seeing her house, and she looks at me. She goes, "You remember me?" I go, "Yes, Josie. How you doing?" I don't know why she came to me in my dream. She said, "I said, how you doing?" And I knew she was dead. I'm a very lucid dreamer. I know I'm not like one of those dreamers that don't know where I am and shit. I said, "How you been?" She goes, "It's so good to see you." I said, "I know." I said, "I ain't seen you in forever." And I said, "How is it over there where you're at?" And I was referring to the other side. And she goes, "You ain't got to ask me. You're going to be over here soon." And I was like, and I remember I woke up. And so I called my mom and I said, "Josie said I'm going to die." Thanks for the 5, Samantha. I had my tail between my legs and I was kissing my ass goodbye because I was like, well, Josie says I'm going to die soon. And I'm still here. And that was in 2013. 2013. Thanks for the 5, Wadi. Appreciate that. And I'm still here. And I remember for years I used to think, well, I'm going to die soon. I think she was warning me about my addiction because it wasn't an addiction, but I got so reliant on, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't care. I got reliant on Adderall, right? And I wasn't that bad then, but I got to a point where I couldn't function without Adderall in my system. And so I've since quit cold turkey, right? And I think it was doing something. It wasn't that I was taking tons of it. It was more so I felt like it was making my blood pressure too high and that it was making me too hyper. And I think she was trying to warn me, okay, if you don't look, bitch, if you don't get off the shit, then so that's what I feel like. It was a little bit of a warning. But I've since been Adderall free for what, 3 years now? 3 years. So I'm off of it. And I remember that. But for some reason, my grandfather and his family come to me in my dreams a lot. For some odd reason. I don't know why. But my granddaddy, I call him granddaddy. That's a Southern term, granddaddy. We don't go around like grandpa or grandpa. I think of a white suburban family when I hear somebody say grandpa. What's grandpa? Bitch, if you don't say it with some little pizzazz in it. Grandpa. What? I've heard people it was like 90s movies, like, in like them 90s, movies, where's grandpa? Come on, grandpa. Like, no. But we say in the South, we say granddaddy or, you'll hear pa or papa or something like that, right? And so you got to say it with a little bit of pizzazz, But yeah. But he came to me and scolded me in my dreams. And I don't know if that was really him or if it was just my imagination making it up. But that's what it was. And I was like very shocked by that. I said, damn, I see him for the first time. And well, at that time, that was about, a year and a half ago, almost 2 years. So I would just say, I hadn't seen him in like 11 years by that point. He'd been dead for 11 years. And he just scolded me. How dare you not even acknowledge me, bring me up, all this stuff, and was just popping off from the other side. Granddaddy popped off from the other side. That's all I gotta say. So apparently when you die, if that's truly a visitation dream, you can still pop off from the afterlife. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm half black. Some readers channel my, oh really? Yeah, and so it's like, I thought that was so strange. And I remember thinking, okay, so you see me, I finally see you, and you got all this, granddaddy just talking mad bull, I was about to say mad, but it's disrespectful. So he used to pop off in person. He used to pop off in person, and he used to have this big white belt that he would whoop us with and the whoopings never hurt. But you had to act like it hurt so he would stop. But he had this big, thick ass white belt, like thick. And he would just like, he wasn't trying to hurt you when he was hitting you, but he was trying to get a point across. And I remember, I'll never forget that big white belt. And so that was pretty funny. So, but right now we're trying to. Oh, let's see. Thanks for the 20, Angela. I know y'all probably wanted a reading. I don't have it in me tonight. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I may just actually take the day off tomorrow because tomorrow's a holiday. People got better things to do than watch my ass. All right. And so that's how I feel. I'm hoping that I'm getting my Tesla. I'm gonna get it, but I was like, that letter scared the living crap out of me. It's so confusing. I don't know what they're trying to say in the letter. One minute I'm approved, and the next minute they couldn't take the counter offer, and then they couldn't do this. Bitch, I'll just pay for this shit. I ain't got time to deal with y'all. I'll pay for it my goddamn Sorry, I don't mean to say it like sorry. I'll pay for it myself because I'm not going to deal with the little stipulations and terms. So, I may or may not do a reading tomorrow. I may or may not. It's always good. This is what I've learned. Look, if you want, for people with bad credit, let me tell you, it's always good to have a line of credit on something, at least two or three, have at least 3 lines of credit. Because when I started improving mine was because I started having 3 or 4 credit lines, and I would pay them on time even before it's due. Get you a good credit card. The credit card helped it go up a lot. And I'm telling you, you see me doing it. What, Mildred? What do you see me doing? Trina says the agency asked for a counter offer and it was rejected. Oh, okay. That just ruined my whole entire day. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm still gonna get it. I'm still gonna get it. I've been saving. And I'm getting the car. Whether it's financed, whether it's paid off in person, paid in one whop, I'm getting the fucking car. Nothing's going to stop me now. So, and that's the way I put it, because I've been waiting for 3 years for for a Tesla. I've been seeing them on the highway. I think when I went to California is when I really wanted one. I kept seeing them. I really like those. I really like those. Then when I got the self-driving Toyota, it's not self-driving, but it does drive. It does stay in the line. It stays in between the lanes for you, right? And 3 years been waiting. And then when it gets to the point, all of a sudden they want to start acting crazy. Then I called Tesla today, and he said, I assure you, if they've already approved you, he says, I'm looking at your account right now. He says, if you've already got approved, you're fine. You're not going to change it. And I said, why does it say that? He says, that's just something we have to do. They have to notify you when there's any type of offers or this, that, and the other. So we'll see. I'm getting this car if it fucking kills me. Come hell or high water, I'm getting this car. I'm not waiting any longer. Night, Kelly, Storm. Sorry, I know I'm talking too much, ain't I? As soon as I said I ain't gonna do a reading, they all just left, didn't they? Like to play games before you. They do, don't they? Car places like to play games before you. They do, don't they? What do y'all predict happens? All the best of luck with your car. Well, thank you, Mildred Curio, who's been around for a while, haven't you? You've been a subscriber for a while. That's true, Debbie. I'm getting this fucking car, come hell or high water. I'm getting it. It's a blue Tesla you're getting. I wouldn't be. What's so funny is I actually been told by another psychic, why do I see you getting a blue car, a blue Tesla? No, 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 no. Thanks for the $3.99 private flight. Appreciate that. There's only certain colors I like. My favorite is red. I even bought me a bunch of red cups. My favorite color, I still got the potatoes on the floor. Because Walmart delivered my stuff, right? And I was too lazy to go get it out of the floor. But it's still there. It's still there. Oh my God. My bed is red. Everything's red. I buy everything in red. And so there's certain colors I would like. I would be okay with a black car. I'd be okay with a red one. Obviously okay with that. But I'm not a big fan of blues. I can't stand the color pink or any type of shade of blue. Even sky blue I think is annoying. Dark blue. I'm okay with navy blue or like I just can't stand those colors. Blue, pink is the fucking most ugliest, atrocious color there is. Every time I see it, I go, ugh. And I love gray. I like gray. Right? There you go, Gina D. How you been, Carl Champion? How you been? But happy Thanksgiving to everybody. All right? Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Now, you know what? I would have a yellow car or a green car. I love the color green. I love the color green. If I was rich, I'd have a green car, I'd have a yellow car, a red one. I'm bringing Tyler Talks back. That's not just something I'm saying. It's actually going to happen. I love cheese. Cheese is my favorite everything. I love cheese on everything. I even like cheese on cheese, and then more cheese on top of that, those two cheeses, and even more cheese. Yeah. For the record, people always ask what your, Victoria says, do you mind if I ask your nationality? I'm just going to tell y'all this. It's not me getting attitude. I have ancestors that go way back. Some are from Europe. Some of my ancestors is from Africa. My race consists of two races that feuded for years. Part of my ancestors owned slaves. Part of my ancestors were slaves. Are you getting the point, y'all? Because I answer this question every time. Honestly, that is what's going on. I have white family and I have black family. I have white cousins, black cousins. I have mixed cousins, black and white cousins. That is what's going on. I wish I was Creole. I wish I could have. Isn't it like every time I think of Creole, I think of like Louisiana or New Orleans. Always think of that. Let's see, grilled cheese with jalapeno. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Creole. My favorite vape is Mr. Fogg, blueberry and grape. Blueberry and grape. Well, thank you, Kathy Gray. I appreciate that. I'm just on here talking to y'all. This ain't gonna be like a live I actually post. This is just like a little, like a one that I ain't gonna post. But if you saw it, you saw it. If you didn't, you didn't. No, I'm not married. I will never be married. I will never be married. Like I always say to y'all, I swear to God, you'll never have me on Tyler's Tarot going, I'm in a relationship now. You know those YouTubers, how they change up once they get in a relationship? Like they'll start off single, right? And they're all cool at first. You're like, oh, I really jive it. But as soon as they get into a relationship, their video content kind of goes. But then there's some you like better when they're single, like when they get out of a relationship. So it's really kind of weird that you don't have to worry about that with me. So, yeah. What's some of y'all's favorite music? What kind of music y'all like? What's your favorite band? What's your favorite band? Are there any let me ask you a question. In here, can somebody be bold enough? Is there anybody from my hometown in here or anybody I knew prior to Tyler's Tarot? I know some of y'all watch. The ones that used to act ratchet towards me. Y'all in here. I know some of y'all motherfuckers on here snooping. Ones from my hometown I know y'all up in here. I know y'all. Where y'all at? Let's see. Okay, Blackpink, 9 Inch Nails. I remember them. Manson. I love me some Marilyn Manson. BB King. You in there? Okay. You're from my hometown. What hometown? Where am I from then? Siki for sure, Penu. Okay. Fleetwood Mac. And I saw my reflection in a snow-covered hill. What's that other song she sings? Stevie Nicks? I forgot. NSYNC. Okay then. Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory. I love that album, Hybrid Theory. 70s and 80s. Okay, you're an 80s girl. Michael Bublé. I ain't heard from him in a while. Drake, the most overrated rapper of our decade, but I'm not going to go there. Don't even get me started on that. The most anybody that can get into, and I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. Look, I give credit where it's due. And I've been done in that way, and I've been done in that way. Oh, Kiki, do you love me? Yeah, you know me. And I'm done, and I want you, and I need you. Like anybody can do that. And let's talk about, yeah, Aubrey Graham from Degrassi. I love Degrassi. That's my show, by the way. Like, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I know I gotta shut up. I gotta shut up. People love Drake, so yeah. Starships, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, I like Nicki Minaj. I do. I still say Nicki Minaj. I like Super Bass. I like Blazing. Her song Blazing from her first album. Nicki Minaj. I like Nicki Minaj. You know who I miss? Savage Garden. I love me some Savage Garden. That was my shit back in the day. Smashing Pumpkins. I remember them. Queen. Freddie Mercury. Queen. Well, thank you, Siki, for sure. I appreciate that. Megan Thee Stallion. I ain't really into Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not. You know, Green Day. I like Green Day. It's something unpredictable, and in the end, it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. So, and then, I wanna be an American idiot. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I remember them. Nirvana. Nevermind. I had that album. Can't sing it worth a flip, but I like, Nirvana. My favorite song by them is In Bloom. I love In Bloom. I love Courtney Love. I like Courtney Love. I really do. Mariah Carey. Prince, the most overrated wannabe of all. Oh, I forgot he's dead. Let me shut the fuck up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Elvis Presley. I like Elvis. Adele's the best. Let me shut my mouth about these. Let me shut it up. Let me shut it. En Vogue. I remember En Vogue. I do. Luther Vandross, a freaking legend. Whitney. Yes. Joss Stone. What happened to Joss Stone? Only song I remember about her is I fell in love with something with a boy. I think it's I fell in love with a boy, or I think that's the name of her song. Adele. Yeah, I love me some TLC. Crazy Sexy Cool was an iconic 90s album. Yes, Doll Parts. That's from Hole, from Courtney Love's band, right? George Michael. Wasn't a big George Michael. Lisa, Coat Jam, Boys to, let's see. Oh yeah, TLC. I like TLC. I'm boring the fuck out of y'all, Anna. I don't know what to talk about. But again, thanks, Kenji. Your thing is still showing up, but thank you. And I appreciate that so much. Justin Bieber, Lord no. Michael Jackson, I hate when people can, okay, as controversial as Michael Jackson is, I hate when people try to compare other artists to Michael Jackson. No artist living now or ever will ever top Michael Jackson. He's not even a celebrity. He is beyond an icon status. He might as well be a deity, or whatever you want to call it. You will never top Michael Jackson. And when people, I hate when they say, well, Beyonce doesn't touch Michael Jackson by a long shot. Period. Don't even get me started. And I'm not even the biggest Michael Jackson fan. Don't get me twisted. But the thing is, they will never top Michael Joe Jackson. Period. And so that's the way I put. And then David Bowie. I love David Bowie. Somebody just mentioned David Bowie. I love David Bowie. Ziggy Stardust. Evanescence. I remember her. Wake me up inside. Something like that. The brilliance of MJ left this earth, right? I'm telling you. I'm boring, folks. People are leaving now, but I'm not trying to bore y'all. Let me focus on the people that are in here, all right? Rick Astley, never gonna get up. We're no strangers to love. We know the rules, and so do I. Something like that. I think that's how it goes. A good commitment's what I'm thinking of. Something like that. Never gonna give you up. Oh, Alanis Morissette. Oh, I love me some Alanis Morissette back in the 90s. Let me tell you. Oh my God. Jagged Little Pill was my album back then. I actually remember listening to that album. Jagged Little Pill. Is on earth to remind you of the best you have when you went away. You ought to know. She acted like a fucking psycho. She acted like a psycho in that one video. Isn't I ironic? Ironic, yes. She's in the back seat going, it's like rain. Cyndi Lauper, she's so, what sucks about Cyndi Lauper is, only one hit album. She's considered an icon, but she only had She's So Unusual. That's pretty much the only really hit that I know she had. Am I right or am I right? I believe the album was She's So Unusual. Ace of Base, I remember Ace of Base. They were like, damn, they fell off. Ace of Base. They're a 90s icon, but they fell off. They fell off. They fell off. Or, I don't think I had that good of a voice. My voice sucks out loud. Lauryn Hill, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Isn't it Miseducation? Please tell me I got that right. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, the fucking iconic album. 1998, 1999. I think that's The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I think. That was a fucking iconic freaking album. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. And what sucks is she never put out anything else that got even nowhere, nothing else. I remember her from the Fugees. Yeah, the Fugees. Yes, you love me now. Yeah, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Jermaine Stewart. He's dead. He died, didn't he? Jermaine Stewart. We don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time. That was a funny song, though. The part where he goes, not a word from your lips. You just took for granted that I want to skinny dip. A quick hit. That's your game. I remember that. But I'm not a piece of meat. Stimulate my brain. The night is young, so are we. Let's get to know each other better, slow and easily. Take my hand. Let's hit the floor. Shake your body to the music, baby, then you'll score. So come on, baby. I really listen to too much music, as you can see. Whatever happened to Seal? Whatever happened? I ain't seen Seal in forever. You still got the CD? Sundance, look at that. Whitney Houston. A Morris Day in the Time. Lauryn Hill and Bob Marley. I love how everybody's mentioning music. It's one of my favorite things to listen to is music, or favorite things, Starship. Who's that? Who's Starship? Jungle, okay. Some of y'all are mentioning people I don't even know about. Old band, okay. I do not dance. I cannot dance worth the flip at all. I cannot dance. What'd you dream about, Emily? Jefferson Starship. I'm 31. I cannot moonwalk. I cannot moonwalk. Tighten up, son. R&B. I do know some R&B. You know, I know Escape, TLC. Yeah, I know a bunch of R&B. Let's see, who else? Genuine. I remember them all. SWV. I remember them. That wasn't a fart, by the way. That's the chair. Listen. Mary J. Blige. I'm going down. Something like that, yeah. I sucked on that part. Because you ain't around, baby. My whole world's upside down. I do know she sings that. And Real Love. Oh, searching for a real love. Something like that, yeah. Y'all remember this song? Baby, lock them doors and turn the lights. This type of music just soothes the soul. Cause baby, we ain't got no place to go. I wanna be your man. Josh Turner. That's who that is. I thought that was Josh Turner. Sade, what the fuck happened to Sade? Sade ain't put nothing out in years. Hanson, bop, 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 boom, bop. Okay, I gotta shut up. I'm getting kind of hyper. It's too late to be hyper, y'all. Y'all gotta stop mentioning this music, cause I'll just keep going all night. Y'all gotta stop. Aerosmith. Steven Tyler. Yes, I remember Aerosmith. Pink is my favorite, come on. Something like that. It's the coffee. It is. It sure is. Jody Watley. Who's that? James Brown. I remember James Brown. I do remember. He's the one with the permed hair. She's the one. Now, somebody had mentioned, somebody said, do you know who Gladys Knight is? I'm like, I know who she is, but you know, I don't know a single Gladys Knight song. Some of these things are way before my time. Like, I don't know a single, do I know a James Brown song? Mama got a brand new bag. Papa got a brand, something like that. I think that's what that is. Etta James. I do know she's like a classic. Patti LaBelle. I don't even know a Patti LaBelle song. I know Aretha sings Respect. Lenny Kravitz. I do remember Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz. No Doubt. That was my album, Don't Speak. Hey, baby, hey, baby. Something like that, yeah. I remember that. And then I Know We're Cool. What's that other one on there? Underneath It All. You Really Love Me Underneath It All. Now, some of these albums are ringing bells here, all right? Dixie Chicks. They were all right. Dixie Chicks, they were all right, you know. They were all right. Papa Don't Preach, Madonna. I do know that song where she's wondering if she should keep her baby or give it up. Madonna, let me tell you how Madonna got famous. Now, we can't say that her voice is like the most iconic voice now. Madonna, what she did was she liked to use shock value, kind of like how Lady Gaga started out, right? How Madonna did it was, let me take the most iconic, or let me take the most controversial topic and sing about it or do a song about it and watch people start to pay attention. Oh, and let me kiss a black Jesus and like a prayer. And let me watch people start watching, you know? And so let me do a song about being a virgin. And then now we know Madonna does not have the most iconic voice. If I heard her at a talent show, I wouldn't have looked at her twice. So it's like she relied on, whereas Lady Gaga has the vocals to back up her talent, in my opinion. Midnight Train to Georgia, Vicki Lawrence. Oh yes. But see, that's what Madonna relied upon. She relied upon, let me kiss a black Jesus and like a prayer. All right, let me lay in a bed in a wedding dress and sing about being a virgin, touched for the very first time. Wilson Phillips. Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye. Till then, baby, are you gonna let him hold you down and make you cry? Don't you know? Don't you know? Things can change. Things can go your way if you hold. So I had to do it. Sorry, I had to do it. Where the hell is Carney Wilson and the Britney Spears? You know, I don't think Britney has the best voice, but you know what? She can dance. She can dance. Hey, Mama, how you doing? She can dance. I remember what the hell happened to Ace of Base? Paula Abdul. My mama loves Paula Abdul. Selena. Selena would have probably been iconic had she lived. That's a sad part. She would have ended up like being like this big hit. Outkast. I actually met Outkast. Me and my mama both met Outkast. Big boy from Outkast. I gotta get off of here. I'm having a little Thanksgiving chat. It's just a chat show, y'all. If y'all are expecting a reading, I know that's what you want, but Stevie B. I know Stevie B's the restaurant, like the pizza buffet. Is there a Stevie B the singer? I've seen Lady Gaga once. I saw her at the in Las Vegas. Damn, those tickets cost too much too. Jesus, Lady Gaga breaking the bank. Tina Turner, I know of Tina Turner, but I don't know her songs. Reba McEntire, Fancy. I seen the video to Fancy, but I don't think I really know the song by heart though. I know it's like in like a old time video looking setting. Thanks Marlene for the 15. Appreciate that. Curtis Mayfield. Genie in a Bottle. Christina Aguilera. Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that. Yeah. Nina Simone. I don't really think I know much disco. Oh yeah, that's right. Tina Turner did sing What's Love Got to Do With It, didn't she? Jesus, I should have known that. Eazy-E and Too Short. I know Eazy-E's dead, isn't he? But Too Short. Where's Too Short? Isn't he in jail or something? I'm thinking there's a rapper that's in jail that dates Monica. Which one is that? I'm thinking which one is that? That dates the R&B singer Monica. Totally forgot. Go watch you some oldies, hun. It's good for the soul. That's what I. Oh, see, Murder. Jesus, I get them mixed up. That's right. Jesus. Let me tell you about a really overrated artist of this decade. And it's sad that such mediocre singing and a mediocre album can take somebody to where they are right now. Billie Eilish. The most overhyped singer of this decade. I listened to a few songs off her album. Thanks, Melissa, for the 20. And all I heard was, what do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? That's all I remember. Why don't you That's all I remember. And I'm like, and then I heard what sounded like a fart noise. I heard, I was like, okay, that sounded like somebody had got honked at. I heard a honking sound. Then I heard like a ding dong. I was like, okay. Maybe when she went into the studio that day, somebody must have had something wrong with their stomach. Just saying. Auto-tune fart. You're funny, D. Tyler, listen to Cher. I know some Cher songs. I think I do. Cher. Do you believe in life after love? Believe. If I can turn back time. I actually went with a friend once, and I actually seen Cher and Cyndi Lauper in the same night. What I found, and this was years ago, I had got free tickets. My friend, who I won't mention her name because she's become such a snake, but basically I went to, she invited me to the show, and it was, I'm not a big Cher fan or a Cyndi Lauper fan at all, but I remember thinking that Cyndi Lauper is a lot more talented, when I heard Cyndi Lauper in person, her voice sounded amazing. Let's see, Dave Santana. You mean that Maria, Born from the West Side Story, something like that. I don't watch YouTube Tarot as much as I used to. I don't. People always ask, do you watch? I really don't. Oh shit, the ham. Oh Lord, I'm gonna burn the ham. 1 second. Watch it be burned. Fuck a freaking burnt ham duck. Let's see. It's only 64. It's only 49 degrees on the inside. It's not even full. It's literally saying. Walmart served me a defective ham. They served me a ham that doesn't know how to heat up. They served me a ham that defies physics, that defies science. What the hell? I'm gonna go get a refund. I'm gonna say it won't heat up. Just play it. Why did I get into tarot? Well, I just watched it like y'all used. You know how y'all watch it now? I used to watch it like that. And I was like, let me start my own channel, and the rest was history. It's really just that simple, honestly. The temperature's at 250. It said do it at 250. Maybe I need to heat it up a little bit. I don't know what else to say. I'm about to get off of here, but I just wanted to thank Nirvana Team Spirit. Smells like Team Spirit. Dum ba dum bum bum ba dum ba dum bum bum ba bum da bum 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 ba dum ba bum bum da 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 dum da dum. Oh, that's the best. That's an iconic beat. And you can't understand a thing that Kurt Cobain says during the whole damn thing. And in my mind, here we are now, entertainers, yeah. Eating soup and potatoes, here we are now. But Kurt was freaking amazing, though. He was very talented. But when he would sing, I didn't understand a word he was saying. And I was like 5 or 6 at the time that song came out. Eating soup and potatoes. That's really what I... That's what I... Yeah. Now. That's all I remember. I missed the beginning. Are we cooking together tomorrow? I may just cook the turkey tomorrow. I don't really have much to cook. I still say that the voice, and you know, people always, they're going to tell me I'm full of shit, right? The voice of this century is Adele. The voice of this generation. What other artists you know out there that can hit a note like Adele? Oh, but Tyler, you know, Whitney Houston was the stuff. And I mean, yes, Whitney, but they're 2 different decades. What are you talking about? Like when oh no, Tyler, you know, Whitney Houston had it good. Well, I know that. Nobody's taking anything away from Whitney Houston or any other vocalists out there, like the Mariahs and all that stuff. But when it comes to my generation, and me and Adele are similar age, so it's like I say she's definitely the voice of this. Yeah. Why am I still talking about music for? Who gives a shit, right? Sia. You talking about the one from the Chandelier video? See, Sia, all she does is scream and yell. I'm surprised her voice box doesn't fucking give out. She's talented, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm not standing from the chandelier. I'm like, damn, you're gonna fuck your voice box up. How does she do shows? I mean, wouldn't your voice box be like wore out? Amy Winehouse. If Amy Winehouse would have lived, she would have been freaking iconic. She would have been freaking iconic. So, I don't know what else to say, y'all. I guess I'm just done talking. If I have a little bit of energy a little bit later, don't really count on it, but I may do a reading. I'm not sure. I need to take a day off because I constantly update my channel, and I need to take a day off because it's like it's not that I'm tired. I'm not tired at all. I'm like, you know what? I feel like I should just take a break. You know, because the thing is, it's like, I always feel like people are going to forget about me if I don't upload every day. Michael Jackson somebody says Michael Jackson or Prince. Michael Jackson by a long shot. Prince, no comparison. Prince, no comparison. Prince was Prince. Here's my thing about Prince. He used androgyny to his. Nothing wrong with androgyny because David Bowie did it as well. David Bowie, all them. There's a lot of androgyny people back then, and Boy George, all that. All that. But my thing is Prince. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Prince always came off as a wannabe to me, in my personal opinion, like a wannabe. Michael was iconic. I'm gonna get married in 2021. We got it. You ain't gotta worry, believe me. MJ, Elton John, no. MJ, nobody. Elton John, yeah, talented, but not, I do like the movie Purple Rain. I've never seen it. But I just don't. Talking about Prince just never really clicked to me. Never did. Maybe I'm a part of the wrong generation to be asking for my opinion on that. I just don't. No. Oh yeah, Freddie Mercury was androgynous, wasn't he? That's right. Let's see. Ariana Grande. She's all right. She's all right. A Mariah Carey wannabe. Or tries to sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But she does. There's been times I've heard songs by her. I thought it was Mariah Carey singing. I should have said that. Oh, I should have shut up. Just let me shut up. 11:16. Thank you so much for that, J Girl. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hotel California. I think I know that song. Oh, Freddie wasn't androgynous. I'm thinking of somebody else then. I know Freddie Mercury was a part of Queen, right? Elvis Presley, a legend, icon, genuine voice. Should have been black, not white. Elvis Presley was a black man's voice in a white body. Elvis Presley was definitely black in a former life prior to his life in the early he was around a lot of black folks, or he kind of knocked off black folks' style, but he definitely has a black voice. Let's see. I've been to Graceland. That was really fun. Tina Marie. And isn't that Rick James' little sidekick? She's dead now, ain't she? But she was very talented too. Had a great voice. I think that's the Tina Marie you're referring to. I'm an Aries. Rick James was hilarious, wasn't he? I'll never forget that one I remember seeing a clip on YouTube where he was taking a shot at somebody. Somebody had didn't know who he was, and he says, "Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James, bitch." Rick James was he should have been a comedian. Rick James missed his calling. He should have been a comedian, in my personal opinion. Like, the music's fine, okay, good, but he should have been a comedian. He's fucking hilarious. He is fucking hilarious. Or he was fucking hilarious, I guess you could say. Yes, they are. The Dave Chappelle shows, when he did the Prince skit and the fucking, that Rick James one, I remember just laughing. I remember watching it when it originally aired. And I remember watching that fucking just laughing, crying, almost crying, laughing. Fucking hilarious. Freaking hilarious. My favorite part is when he goes, my favorite part was when he said, what do you think I did? Just put my feet on Eddie's couch just for the hell of it? I wouldn't do something like that. Yeah, I remember rubbing my feet on Eddie's couch, and I thought that was the fucking most hilarious. I mean, come on, you don't think I would just put my feet on Eddie's couch just for the hell of it? I got more sense than that. Yeah, I remember grinding my feet on Eddie's couch. I thought that was hilarious. Fucking hilarious. Beyonce, I don't want the Beehive. I don't really have, you know what, that's fine. Beyonce is talented. Beyonce has a voice, but I think she's given way too much credit for just, you know what I'm saying? I just never have, my mama loves Beyonce. My sister loves Beyonce. And I just don't see what the big deal is. I never did. And there's so much many more talented artists out there that don't get the shine, but Beyonce just, She can put out the most mediocre song and people, oh my God, it's the best thing. And you know what? Let's go on to Taylor Swift for a second. Taylor Swift has some catchy songs, but Taylor Swift, in my opinion, is the most overrated pop star of this generation. Doesn't have a voice, has a very plain Jane voice. It's nothing that makes you go, oh my God, listen to her voice. Nothing like that. Puts a catchy beat down, repeats the same words over and over again. Shake it off, shake it off. I stay out too late. Like, okay, I get it, but gets way too much praise for just being plain, in my opinion. Now she has some catchy stuff. Don't get me wrong, but seriously, I feel like you know what I'm saying. Well, I understand she writes her own music, but it's just Ariana Grande. She's alright. She's alright. Yeah, the new album, Taylor's new album is boring. Isn't that the folk? Okay, I do know my stuff. Folklore, right? I listened to like a few songs on that, and all I heard was I just drowned in the water. Oh, Betty walked down the street, and then she told me I can kiss her feet. Oh, yeah, like every song sounded the same. I was like, what is this? It's every song was a slow song. And I'm like, okay, she's singing about random stuff. I don't give a shit about folklore. I don't care. I'm like, and every song was dreary and sounded kind of like, okay, I can't get into it. I can't get into it. I'm being lame. I'm being so fucking lame and annoying. I know. Just go along with it, all right? I'm not gonna be the funny Tyler y'all used to. I'm just really not that funny. All right. I'm gonna go watch Dave Chappelle. Oh, really? You should. you got to. Dave Chappelle is a legend. See, there's people that probably think that Dave Chappelle is overrated. I don't think so. I think he's really freaking funny. He's hilarious. Dave Chappelle is freaking hilarious. You know what? My favorite sketch, the one sketch that I love by Dave Chappelle that isn't given enough credit, thanks 10 for the 10, Kimberly, is the Clayton Bigsby. The black KKK member? I'm like, people always talk about the Rick James or the Prince skit, but I love the Clayton Bigsby skit. I really do. I really do. Missy Elliott. I like Missy Elliott. I like Missy Elliott. Really, he is freaking, yeah. I'm telling you, Dave Chappelle. Benito Skinner. What are you cooking for dinner? I got my ham in the oven right now. I got my macaroni and cheese cooked. Lisa Left Eye Lopez. R.I.P. Really the most memorable member of TLC. When you think of TLC, you think of, Left Eye, come on. Who thinks of Chili or T-Boz? You do, but they're not like front and center. She was the Beyonce of that group. She was the one that really was to look out for. And who thinks of Chili or T-Boz? Come on. You think of Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Aaliyah. Aaliyah was amazing. And it's sad what happened to Aaliyah. It really is. It's sad. Christina Aguilera is amazing. This is what I never got about the whole Christina and Britney thing. Christina Aguilera's voice blows Britney Spears' voice out of the ballpark. Out of the ballpark. Christina Aguilera's voice is light years ahead of Britney. Oh, everybody was Britney Spears. I remember I was a 90s kid, I know. Oh, I love Britney. Baby, one more time. Oops, I did it again, all that stuff. Why was Christina not getting the praise she deserved? Despite Christina has a voice amazing. Absolutely amazing. And mediocre Britney Spears gets all the praise. That's the way I put it. So, Backstreet Boys. A New Kids on the Block wannabe, like NSYNC. Well, actually, no, they're not wannabes. New Kids on the Block was focused on being like that was like the white group that basically tried to cater to black music, basically. Whereas Backstreet Boys, they were, they had their little pop music and NSYNC, pop music, all that. So I won't say they were like New Kids on the Block, but Burlesque, that was a good movie. I like that movie. Snoop Dogg. Oh, he's all right. I gotta get off here. I'm talking too much. I'm boring. I know I'm boring, y'all. I don't know why I get on here and talk dumb. Marky Mark. I know who that is. Or I've heard of Marky Mark. Wilson Phillips, 90s artist. Tupac. I feel like Tupac would have lived if he would have just stopped being such a loudmouth. And I have to keep it real. Tupac was too talented to be involved in that East Coast, West Coast drama. Talented, very talented, can write everything. And because he wanted to be involved in that dumb little stupid irrelevant bull, you see what I'm saying? Too much talent to be involved in that petty street shit. You making millions. Get your ass a mansion. He should have got his ass a mansion and stay out of that bullshit drama, that street drama. You see what I'm saying? And I do not think that Notorious B.I.G. had anything to do with Tupac's death. I do not think that. I think Tupac, what the problem with Tupac, I do not believe their deaths are even connected. I think Tupac was getting too involved in that street bullshit. You're a millionaire. Act like one. That's my problem with Tupac. Act like one. You know what I'm saying? Get out, stay out of that petty street drama. You see what I'm saying? And so, I mean, my thing is, and this is another controversial thing I always say. I don't believe that their deaths are connected. I think they're two different events, and it just happened to happen around the same time. I think, who's responsible for Tupac's death? The person that, I ain't gonna say this. I shouldn't say this. No. They were very close by that night. I'll just put it that way. They were very close. They were in very close proximity that night. I'll just put it that way. So I'll put it that way. So, I ain't gonna, that's the thing. But I don't think it was Notorious B.I.G. that orchestrated. I do not think that. Let's see. People posting videos of Tupac is dead. And this is just my feeling about it. I always go with what I feel. Don't tell me that's not what I'm feeling. I'm just joking. But I feel like basically, what was I about to say? Damn my Lord, Jesus. 1 second. I done forgot what I was about to say. Lord, I just totally forgot. That shows y'all how bad my... Oh yeah, Tupac is dead. Tupac couldn't keep his mouth shut this long, period. He couldn't keep his mouth shut this long. Tupac's dead. Tyler, you should put your, yeah, I agree. I need to take it up. I need to take it up. JonBenet Ramsey. Anybody that believes that John and Patsy Ramsey, I'm not going to say that either, but I'm going to put it this way. I'm just going to hint at it because I don't like talking about other people. But JonBenet, I'll put it this way. JonBenet Ramsey was not killed by an intruder. JonBenet Ramsey was not killed by an intruder. There was no intruder during the Christmas of '96 in Boulder, Colorado. And the way that they tried to orchestrate that, oh, it's an intruder. No. I don't believe it. There was no intruder that killed JonBenet Ramsey. So that's the way that's the way I put it. And the big, and here's my thing, and it's on record. Patsy Ramsey showed up to the door to the police officer the next morning in the same outfit she had on during the Christmas party the night before. If that don't tell you something, the same outfit that she went to the Christmas party the night before, she answered the door the next morning when she called the police in the same outfit, and it's on record that she did. If that don't tell you something, I don't know what does. Why you still got the same out? You're a well-to-do woman. They were millionaires living in the nice Boulder, Colorado suburbs. And you showed up to the door the next morning in the same outfit you had on the night before at the Christmas party. You didn't have on your pajamas. You see what I'm saying? That right there is a big clue right there. And so I can't so discussing the thing, right? And that's just my personal opinion. And Casey Anthony, I think that's, was it Kaylee or Casey? I think it's Casey Anthony. The mother's name, Casey. Okay, she killed her daughter. She killed her daughter, and that's kind of common sense. And justice failed that little girl that day when they let that bitch off. They let a murderer off scot-free. That's sickening. That's disgusting. You see what I'm saying? So that's the way I put it. That's the way I put it. And I think that justice failed JonBenet. And the sad part about it is, it may never be solved. You never know. You never know. But that's just sad. JonBenet was not, and I always felt this from my intuition, and not just because of tabloids or what was being said. I believe that, I don't believe JonBenet Ramsey was murdered by an intruder. I don't believe that. Okay, OJ, guilty. Guilty. Blood on his hands. He lives in Vegas, I believe. Guilty. He killed Nicole Brown Simpson and the guy, forgot his name. He killed them too. He did. He may have had help. I always felt like maybe he had an extra person, but he killed them people. He did. And so that nobody killed them people other than OJ. And probably, like I said, probably another person. But no. And if he didn't actually kill them directly, he knows who did. So let's just go ahead and eliminate that. Oh, well, how you know he didn't? My thing is, the glove didn't quit, so you must have, quit. The glove didn't fit, so you got to quit. If he didn't do it, he hired somebody to do it. That's just my personal opinion. So, because he knew she was about to leave him, he knew. And there was a lot of jealousy. Like, if I can't have you, nobody else can. And so, therefore, that's what he did. So, that's why years later, Karma got his ass when he got arrested for stealing that. Remember when he stole the memorabilia? One second. Let's see. Oh, it's getting hotter. I turned it up to 350. Okay, it's 79 degrees on the inside now. Y'all's right. So I had to turn it up. Princess Diana. And I know that people like to have a conspiracy. We're going to address conspiracies, okay? Oh, Ty, the Queen and the family, the Buckingham Palace, they had something to do with Diana's death. No, it's called like a really freak accident. It's called, and first of all, the paparazzi was like stalking this poor woman to death. I don't believe the royal family had anything to do with Diana's death. I think it was just a freak accident. I think wrong place, wrong time, paparazzi everywhere. I don't believe that the Queen or anything, I know people are going to argue with me. I know how they do. I do not believe Diana was, and so that's the way I put it. But I do think that I don't know, the royal family is kind of, I'm not going to offend my European or my UK subscribers. I'm not going to piss y'all off, all right? Well, it's off with my head, right? They are twisted. Yeah, they're kind of weird, ain't they? Meghan Markle's the most normal looking one. I'll just put it that way. And she had to marry in, but some of the royal family look kind of. I ain't the best looking person to be judging. Don't get me wrong. I don't think I'm higher than, but some of them look kind of. I don't know. And you know what I always felt, and I felt this from the get-go. Let me tell you what I always felt. You ready to hear what I always felt? I feel like Princess Kate and William, is that his name? I think that's his name. William and Kate, I think is that his name? The one that married before Harry? I think that they're a little bit jealous of Harry and Meghan's like popularity. I always felt that because you got basic ass Kate and basic ass William. I think that's his name. That's so basic. Then you got like the hot new couple. You got Meghan Markle and Harry, right? And I think that they don't like the fact that they get all this press because who the fuck remembers Kate and William now? Now that you got this brand new couple like that are more popular and more noteworthy and talk-worthy, I guess you could say, and so. And Kate, so that's why it's done at 71. Okay, so I think oh, well, I got it on Fahrenheit, so it'll be, okay, so it's not even nowhere near done then. Never mind. Never mind. What's his, isn't his dad's name? Okay, this is what I never got. Somebody help explain this to me. Help explain it to me, all right? I want y'all to help explain this to me. Why would Charles, I think that's his name, explain something to me, y'all. Why would Charles choose Camilla over Diana? Camilla looks like she fell from the ugly tree and hit every single branch on the way down, not once, but twice, hell, even 3 times. And it's not about looks, but I go, so you got this beauty Diana. Yeah, she got a little too skinny at times, don't get me wrong, but you go for Camilla. Ratchet ass Camilla. That's all I guess she must have a good soul, a good personality. That's all I can really say. That's all I can really say. Remember, he was cheating on her with Diana. He was cheating on Diana with her at the time they were married, remember? So Camilla Bowles, was it like Camilla Bowles or something? Who gives a shit? And the queen, I'm about to offend a lot of people. I don't care, right? And the queen acts like she's too good for it. Like, my thing is the queen, I don't know. I always gotta, okay, every time I see her on TV or when I would see her, she thinks she thinks she's better. But who wouldn't have a big ego if they were the queen of England? Come on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jamie Zebra, how you been? Come on. I don't know. She just seems kind of like uppity. Like, go get my wine. Cut my steak for me, please. I won't dare cut my own steak. You must cut it. Filet mignon, that's what I would like. That's why I always just imagine she's like, but you never know. I don't know her personally, but I don't know her. But like, I'm saying, I ain't there to really observe her behaviors. She's snooty behind the scenes. She is. And this woman ain't, I'm telling you, oh, look at me. Give me my messy kitchen. My thing is, this woman ain't gonna she'll never, I think she's got eternal life or something. Thanks for the 20, Emily, appreciate that. Lord, lady, y'all need, I'm not in that area, but Lord, y'all need a new ruler. Jesus. She's been the ruler for what, 100 years now? Oh, that's so bad, I gotta shut up. She's got eternal life, y'all. You've been the ruler since hell. I think she was the ruler like forever. Like, come on, for like over 100 years now. Let's see. Let's see. Where's my damn charger at? Oh, it's in the kitchen, that's why. I think she's got eternal life. Yeah, she refuses who would want to die if you had all that royalty? I'd be sitting there going to every doctor getting checked up. I get a checkup once a week. If I had that privileged life, I'm going to the doctor once a week. I'm gonna make sure everything stays functioning. I'm gonna get my bladder checked. I'm gonna get everything checked. Heart, hell, everything once a week. Because who would want to leave that life behind? You get waited on hand and foot, and you're treated like you're somebody special. All that money and never worked a day. Exactly, Kathy Gray. So who would want to die? And see, you know what? This is my. Can I go there for a second? I'm gonna go there for a second. All right. I'm gonna go there for a second. I think that okay, they didn't like Diana. We get that. The royal family was not very fond of Diana, right? But I think they didn't look. In my personal opinion, I think they didn't like the fact that she was dating a Middle Eastern guy, the Dodi Fayed. I think that they had a little bit of problem with her dating somebody that's not white. Shoot me, shoot me, call me out on my shit. Shoot me. The- uh, so that's in my personal opinion. I don't think they like that. And so, y'all like talk videos like this? Well, some of y'all will like it because it reminds you of Tyler Talks. This is not going to be a permanent video that stays on this channel. I'm going to make it private as soon as I'm done with it. It's just a little talk video. If you see it now, you see it. If you don't see it now, you won't see it afterwards. So, but yeah, but shoot me. That's all I gotta say. They didn't like that Dodi Fayed. They don't like the fact that, and I was very shocked to see Meghan Markle. I think she's the same race as me, Meghan Markle, right? Black and white. I think. I wonder what they say behind the scenes now that Harry has married into outside of his race. I often wonder, what do they say behind the scenes? And no, I don't think everybody's racist. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me twisted. But there's one or two of them in there going, how dare he? How dare he go outside his race like that? You can. There's one or two of them in there. I guarantee you. And I think that let me tell you why. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna get a little bit. I'm gonna get a little controversial here. I'm gonna talk about it. I think that they're kind of okay with it because she's a white-looking black person. If she looked like a Gabrielle Union or a Brandy Norwood or you know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. That's all I got. I ain't gonna go. I'm gonna go. I ain't gonna go there again. But I had to go there. So I had to go there. And so, but you know what? I have respect for Harry because he didn't follow the mold. I'm not saying, first of all, you fall in love with whoever you fall in love with. I get it. But I respect Harry because he really broke the mold. He didn't just marry a Kate Middleton, like the girl next door. Like Kate Middleton, that sounds Kate Middleton, he didn't go for a Kate Middleton. He went for a Meghan Markle. Like, he went for a different look, a different type. And I respect that. That's a real motherfucker right there. And so I gotta respect that. Let's see. Do you know what this makes me seem like? Like I'm not anti-race, nothing, I promise you. But I do observe things. I do observe. I was born during the day, but I wasn't born yesterday. So sad, Meghan. Oh, she did? And so, do you think Harry's father is really Charles? I don't think Charles can really deny his kids. They kind of, actually, you know what? They look like him, but I would say the older son looks more like him. And so, Hair, oh, yeah. It's okay to say white beauty standards are dominant. It is. White beauty is the standard. And I'm gonna go there for a second. You know, I'll never forget one time my niece. I hope my sister don't mind me mentioning this, but my niece. You know, my niece is black, right? And she said, "Oh, I want hair like JoJo." So my sister was telling me, "Oh, I want hair like JoJo Siwa. Why can't I get my hair like JoJo Siwa's?" And really, the thing, okay, here's the thing. White beauty is looked at as the standard that everybody should be. And everybody outside of that white beauty isn't considered beautiful or good looking. And it's just not right. Because when you see magazines, you see the blonde hair, blue eyed white girl, you know. And then back in the day, only two black supermodels you had was what? Tyra Banks and Naomi Campbell. But you had a plethora of white models that people, Cindy Crawford and all them, you know, them white models. It's just not right. You know, like when you go to, okay, for example, when you see, okay, for example, let's look at the, okay, I'll never forget, I've seen it before where the white doll is more expensive than the black doll. It's the same doll, same mold, same everything, but because it was black, they put it on clearance or it was cheaper. Whereas the white doll was super expensive. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, it just shows you. It shows you. So it just shows you. That's the way I put it. So anybody that has the nerve to sit there and say that racism does not exist or that white people are not put up on a pedestal, you're full of it. You're full of it. Oh, you know, racism doesn't exist. Suspicious when they say the following things. Tyler, I had a black friend back in 1933. What are you talking about? Or I don't see color. You do see color, folks. Anybody that tells you I don't see color, yes, you do. Everybody sees it. Everybody sees it. So I'm saying, and that's a big red flag. Anybody that has to go around and when race is not even being talked about, I've been around people. You know, it don't bother me that you're half black. Okay, why the fuck are you bringing that up? Who's mentioning race? I don't mind that you're this. I had a friend one time. I shit you not, and I ain't gonna mention her name, but she's a country racist bitch, right? And so she told me one time, I'll never forget it, because I was friends with her for years. And she says, well, she said, my parents don't really like me having black friends, but they said you're kind of near white, so you're kind of, they don't mind you because you're near white. So it's okay. Shit you not. Or you don't really seem black to me. Shit you not. And I will not mention her name. So, oh yeah, like, you don't sound black. Like people say, don't sound black. What the hell? And you can't tell me that that white is not considered the standard. These are people. You see what I'm saying? So, anyways, you know. Yeah, she said that to me. So, how you doing, Cup of Love? How you doing? And that's the way I feel about it. So, Cindy G from Tennessee, how you been? So you can't tell me. You can't tell me. You're not that black, so my racist dad is okay with you. Oh, you got that. Somebody said, oh my God, I got the same thing. She put in quote, you're not that black, so my racist dad is okay with you. Isn't that the stupidest shit? That's just crazy to me. I have no idea if Janet Jackson has a secret child. No clue. No clue. Yeah, it's wrong, you know? I done ran out of things to talk about. But that's how I feel, you know? I have no idea. Best for last. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely. I know that song. Somebody just meant. I tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen. Pour myself a cup of ambition. Yawning, stretching, trying to come to life. I jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the sheets. Out on the sheets. Out on the streets, the traffic starts jumping from folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. I do know that. Well, thank you, Bree Brady. Okay, I'm done talking. I've been talking for over an hour now. Let me shut the fuck up. Everybody say in unison, Tyler, shut the fuck up. All right. You going to Dollywood? I've been to Dollywood. I've been twice, actually. Twice. Janet Jackson. I think Janet Jackson's so beautiful. Even though it may not be natural, her whole look, I just always thought she was so beautiful, though. Janet Jackson. Oh, yes, absolutely, Cindy G. I meant to tell you last time when I was down there. No, I've never been to Mexico. Never been. Yes, she is. I always thought Janet Jackson was beautiful. Always did. And it's not, I don't consider Janet Jackson a natural beauty. You can tell she's had some tweaks, but I always thought she was so fucking beautiful. Let's see. Yes, she is 30-year-old daughter with El DeBar. Oh, really? Never been to Jamaica either. No. Pink. Don't even get me started on Pink. The tough ass wannabe. Here's my problem with Pink, and I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. Na 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 na. I'm gonna start a fight. Na 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 na. You wouldn't do shit because you're just a big poser that wants to be tough. You'll never be that. Na 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 na. Like what's the other songs? So what? I'm still. And she does a lot of blow me. No more. Always trying to be this. I'll beat your ass type. Bitch, you couldn't bust a grape. You couldn't bust a grape. Take your ass over to the hood. They'll knock that blonde mop off your head. And I like it's always I can't stand that about Pink. Like always I'm tough, a rock star. Oh, I'll do this, I'll do that. Shut up, Pink. Shut up. And she has a lot of songs like that. I can't name off the top of my head, but I've heard some of her songs where she's like trying to like push this I'm tough type image. And I just don't, always trying to act all rock star, Like she was saying, I saw an interview one time where she was saying, she was like, yeah, after Kanye told Taylor Swift that she didn't deserve the reward, she said, I went up to him and I said, I threatened to beat his ass. Shut up. Just shut up, Pink. Yeah, she was better as an R&B artist. Then she wanted to go pop. Shut up, Pink. I gotta pee. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Lord, this is the longest chat video I've done on Tyler's Tarot, isn't it? Yes, that was very disrespectful of Kanye. But you know what? Kanye is a mess. I only know one Halsey song. I think that's Tell Me How You Sitting Out There, something like that. Right. I didn't see the new J-Lo out. J-Lo is auto-tuned ass mess. Beautiful woman, but auto-tuned as fuck. Anybody can get into a studio, or anybody can get into a recording studio and going, waiting for tonight, oh, when you would be here. Anybody can fucking do that. Like, show me some talent and then I'll take you serious, J-Lo, all right? Waiting for tonight. Fergie, whatever happened to Fergie? You know what? I like Shakira, but woman, I can't understand a word you're fucking saying. I love Shakira, beautiful woman, but I can't understand a word you're fucking saying. I remember one song. It was like, lucky that my bum and down about a bum up on a down but I'm next down now a la bum but down I'm done do de do de do de do de. All I remember is lucky that my breasts are small and something like that. Something about breast and small and humble and shit. Who gives a shit, right? And then I remember one song. It was like this. I remember one was like, don't bother, I'll be fine, I'll be fine, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. Promise you. And then she does the weirdest note. She has the weirdest, like, certain note she does when she goes, promise you will never. And I remember, what was that? How did that note go? Cry, or how did it go? Promise you'll never hear me cry. I'm like, what? It sounded like a dog getting raped in the back alley. I was like, what is that, Shakira? It sounded like a dog getting raped in a back alley. It was like, I was like, what is that? And so, that's the way I I'm sorry, I'm so bad. I'm so lame tonight. I'm so lame tonight. Tyler, please make this video private. I'll make it unlisted. That way people can still watch it, but it won't be on the, you know what I'm saying? And after all, I'm glad I'm not your type. Something like that. Yeah. But yeah, you know, Brandy Norwood, I saw somebody mention Brandy. Brandy never got really her praise. Yes, she did. Yeah, he did. Yes, she did, Tyler. You know, she was really popular back. No, but when you know how when they bring up icons, you'll hear about Celine Dion, you'll hear about Britney, you'll hear about all these, you know, Whitney and all that. But you never hear Brandy amongst that. And Brandy put out a bunch of hits in the 90s and the early 2000s. Where the fuck is Brandy's kudos? You see what I'm saying? That's true. She was really mostly noticed for Moesha, which is sad. Because I thought that, honestly, I didn't really like Moesha. I never saw the verses with Monica, but honestly, you know, I know more Brandy songs than I do Monica. I know a few Monica songs, but it's like, you know, JoJo. I remember, like, you talking about JoJo? That I don't know if that's the one. Okay, I'm done talking now. I remember the Yin Yang Twins. Okay, well, I'm off it. Let's see, 1 second. Well, I'm gonna get off of here, and I'll talk to y'all later. And I had so much fun talking to y'all about dumb shit. All right, Ashanti. What the hell happened to Ashanti? Bye, y'all. She's from Murder Inc. Whatever happened to Murder Inc? Whatever happened to Ashanti? Where are these people at? It's nice to see y'all. Hey, Nene Gardner, how you? I think I already said hey to you, but hey to you again. All right. So with that being said, y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.